Forgot to put all this back. I'ma be delayed. Oh, what's up, sulking? Hold on. One. I completely forgot about all this. Oops. Also, I'm on rally duty today, so let's take this off. Like this. That. 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 Alright. Now let's go. Oh, wait, I gotta fix one thing actually. I have a feeling. No, I don't actually need to. It actually came out right. Yep. Yeah, good. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's get this bread. Oh, I need to do this as well. Here, hold up. I need to get the actual stream up in my screen here. I can't even see what everyone's typing and stuff. Oops. There we go. I don't even have the Twitch one pulled up. Just got home. Let me set rally real quick. Hold on. Did Nikhil get a rally? He did, okay. Let me join that, actually. Oh. Oh, too large. It's all good.
Keep going. Keep up. Don't fall behind. Keep up. Don't fall behind. Keep up. Don't fall behind.
Papa, where are we going?
Keep up. Don't fall behind.
Papa, where are we going?
Keep up. Don't fall behind.
Just go here, please.
Keep up. Don't fall behind.
Papa, where are we going?
I gotta take my armaments off. I got a garrison tower here. Come on, walk, soccer, quick. There we go. Oh shit, on the wrong one. Uh, 314, that's you.
Papa, where are we going?
Keep up, don't fall behind. 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 Youth is ever changing. Keep going. Keep up, don't fall behind. Keep up, don't fall behind. Youth is ever changing. Keep going.
Where are we at here? Defense station BRO's there as well. Kill. I got that one as well. Oh. Oh shit, tabbed out.
Papa, where are we going?
Keep up, don't fall behind.
Papa, where are we going?
Youth is ever changing. Keep going. Youth is ever changing. Keep going.
Papa, where are we going?
Youth is ever changing. Keep going.
We have for. Hold on a sec. Fox, Bear, Chase. Where's your mom at? Yo, mama, there he is. I think we just need to push off this. Point the run. Yeah. Yeah. Go chase you one tower back. Let's see. It's filled. I need to run. Let's see. What have his mark as off? There is CHPK. Yeah, there he is. Can't really tell what his march types are. That's for you. That's for you.
Don't fall behind. Accelerate with killer grip. Keep up. Don't fall behind. Keep up. Don't fall behind. Keep going. Up. Don't fall behind. Watch. Beauty is ever changing. Keep going. Beauty is ever changing. Keep going.
Holy shit, marches are so slow. I'm so used to freaking AR. The last one where the marches are just so much faster. Alright, how long we got on rally? 24 seconds.
Papa, where are we going?
Oh, my back. 0.2 milli. Should be able to break this and move down pretty quick. We're not going to swarm that tower, guys. I'm sorry. Or swarm that rally, I should say.
Just go here, please.
Don't worry. The zombies can't keep up with me. Beauty is ever changing. Keep going. Beauty is ever changing. Keep going.
Oh, safe field control here.
Papa, where are we going?
Oh shit.
Eliminate
Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Beauty is ever changing. Keep going.
Oh, I can't. What's up, Wazara? How's it going, buddy? I'm gonna rally that thing, I think. How is it going, my man? I cancel this one. Oh yeah. What the fuck? That's a thing? Need that rally to cancel. I'm gonna just replace him.
私の庭こそが世界のすべてだ。Okay, rally, rally. Oh, shit. What's up, Guzdar? How's it going? Keep up, don't fall behind.
Papa, you can do it.
Keep going.
Just go here, please.
Playing in G2 is annoying. Who are you with? What alliance are you in that you're playing in G2? Alright, decent. IWR. Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice. Oh yeah. How long you been in IWR? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we're holding our stuff. That's pretty much all we can do at the moment. I played there a while ago. Just went for review events. I see. Is this special interaction with soccer and Jin? Why is Jin utilized? He buffs soccer really well. There's not many heroes that enable the rally leader to deal a ton of damage or benefit them. It's mostly like benefits that come after the rally leaders use their rage skill, which soccer's rage skill is like her main kit. On top of that, he gives high rage regen to her so she can stack her super weapon rapidly. So there's a few benefits there. Uh-oh.
Papa, where are we going? Just go here, please.
No, Beast, what you doing, brother? Not loving Apex, to be honest. Come play Elite then. Let's see. It's not much better, but it's not Apex at least. What did we get on that rally? Yeah, 7.5 for 16. One before it was good too. We're trading well. It's just we don't have nearly as many players to play 19 UTC as these guys do. Sario, who the hell was that? 248 mil. Yeah, we weren't really fans of Apex, to be fair. We all dipped out of it. We spent like a year there. Left, and we've just been G6 ever since. So today is stream day. I've been out, guys. My girlfriend had septoplasty surgery on Monday, like myself. I haven't even really been on the game. Thoughts of the new range hero? I mean, it looks solid. There's no reason not to get him. If you're a ranged player, especially ranged Garrison. Holy cow, ranged Garrisons are going to be gross. I actually have a better replacement for Louis now. playing High Elite for a while until we ran into Coco Bongo, RZ, and some others a few times. Yeah, I mean, you'll run into RZ and Coco Bongo and them in Island Raid just because of the way, like, Apex works, right? Apex is, like, what, like, top 32 or something like that for IR, but then top 100 for AR. So, yeah, we ran into RRZ a couple times. I know the NM49 has slipped into Elite a couple times, too, with Coco Bongo. I don't know, it's kind of the unfortunate part that just ends up happening. I don't know. What ends up, like, the reason why that's happening nowadays is just simply because there's so many alliances that are merging for events to slip into Apex just so they can get the free Apex merit chest rewards. So, honestly, the reason why you're seeing them in Elite, you can blame IGG for. Plain and simple. They just make it to where any alliance can go for those merit chests. You don't have to participate or do anything to get them. So, they're just getting them for free. Yeah. How's your extreme shit going, bro? I mean, it's kind of neck and neck. Like, we're kind of at a stalemate. FREW just has a lot more players than we do. Like, we don't have a lot of, like, we have, I think, something like 35 or 38 fighters in general. And so it's hard to take 35 or 38 people and all play during one time slot if you have an international alliance, right? So we don't really have, like, any of our Asian players here. And I mean, for US people, a lot of people are even at work right now. So we just kind of voted on what we would have, what we'd be able to have the most participation in. And that's this one. So, yeah, I mean, we have, like, how many do we have out of, like, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. You have like 17 or 18 people to play this, so like half the team, so it ended up being our best time slot. But we just don't have as many people, so it's hard to go offensive and stuff. So kind of just sits at a stalemate. But, I mean, we're holding. We're chilling. We ended up with our cross-region allies, bro, which is actually kind of cool. We haven't seen them on a map in a long time, but we've been cross-region allies with them for a long time. They've got Mamba Blue. They actually have Crimson Rabbit there. The other YouTuber, if you know him, Mega Whale. So it's kind of cool to see him. We honestly didn't really think we'd be able to go too much on offensive, just because, again, we're missing like half of our garrison leaders and half of our rally leaders and stuff. So kind of just had to play defensive and let Bro do their thing. They had to push on this side, get these guys pushed back, and then they were able to come help. So that's kind of our offensive this event, is letting them come help us. They're kind of the spearhead for us. How's Master Jin in your rallies? Good. I can show you some reports. Like there's this one we should ended up doing. Here, I'll just favorite them so we can review them in a second. Pick this one. So there you go. There's another one, I guess. I've been missing his videos. Yeah, I love Crimson, dude. He's awesome. Great guy. Super, super smart. Very analytical as well. I don't think F13 is very happy. I don't know if I don't have that emoji. Fuck. Oh, holy shit. We kill on the rally here. Wait, can I fill his rally actually? Can we get some insight on what's happening here?
Hey, what a race to see who's faster.
Yeah, Master Jim's really good. I mean, I've been using him ever since Sakura came out. Let me see if I have any other. That's where we caught him off guard. That's not necessarily fair. This guy's a maxed account, so. but I mean it works really well. Oh, I don't have master. Oh, these were when we were testing. Sorry. Yeah. So this is actually against a max account as well, or actually maybe this was Panda. I think this was Panda. I think this is Panda's garrison. Actually, I can tell you the vehicles. 24, 24. Maybe it's not Panda. Account's a little bit stronger. It looks like. But yeah, it does really well. I wanted to see this. Okay, nice. Yeah, I can cover some of that real quick. Let me give markers to our team where we need to go here. Actually, we're doing fine. Yeah, so like when you look at like some of the other hero pairs and stuff, you got like Stella. She gives like a good amount of attack, 42% attack. She gets some attack from here as well, things like that. She does like this is gonna be her primary support hero for garrison, but I mostly use Stella if the rally is going to be swarmed out, like if they're just mass swarming every rally and stuff like that. That's usually where I use Stella. But with Sakura, you can see here that her weapon stacks up to 10 times, and it stacks based on rage skill use. And she also has a rage regen increase down here as well. All of those things work really well if you can give her bonus rage regen, which is where Master Jin comes in, where he gives her an additional 25 rage per basic attack, and then the additional 55% attack obviously scales with her rage skill as well. There's just a reduction in damage. The fact that she increases rally capacity is like the main way that you can actually increase your damage is if you have like a garrison expansion, which is why the garrison expansion tech is so good. This is like a rally expansion, so you get a lot of damage there, plus he gets the flat damage bonus too. So this in general is just a huge damage spike for her. And then obviously there's like the bonus attack and stuff too. So it's really the high rage regen, this huge damage increase that you can give to her here since she does a crazy amount of damage anyways, and the rage regen. And all that makes it to where she can stack this faster, which gets her to 30% squad damage rapidly. So, can you do bots giveaway? How would I give away bots? What? I don't host bots. Stream with delay. No need this round. 1 hour event. Oh wait, what the fuck? This should be infantry. Who's the riders in here? Get her out of here. Early on, the rally is really good just simply because of the expansion compared to the one you're rallying. Yeah, I mean it has a few benefits off the rip. Like I said, like the rally expansion portion of it's really nice. But yeah, it's the rage regen. You end up stacking her super weapon much faster, and you want to get her to 10 stacks as quick as possible because then it makes it to where her heavy strike ends up happening 100% of the time, which if you have her fully transcended is a lot of bonus damage, right? Like non-fully transcended, fully transcended, it's almost 2x in the damage. So if you ever fully transcended, you want to get that weapon stacked to max as soon as possible so you can get the 100% proc rate for that on rage skill use. Is this a rally? Oh, it is a rally. Let's see. Okay. So we'll just push through here. Actually, what is the score? Now that I think about it. Oh wait, so Boyd, Sakura, Stella, which will be my best. I can max only one as a free to play. Sakura. Since you're free to play, odds are you're a field player, right? So Sakura's really good in the field. Boyd is also really good in the field. Both of them you want to have at least one skill transcended if you're ever able to. Boyd's second skill to give the skill damage in the field, and Sakura's, I believe it's second skill as well, actually. Yeah, to put take the rally requirement off of the attack. Either one. Oh, shitballs. 6 back, 6 back. We need more drama to keep this game alive. I love Armored. That's Armored, by the way. That's Armored playing on Feno's account. Armored GG, if you watch his videos. I love when he says that. Whenever someone gets burnt, he's like, "Oh, now you're burnt chicken." Fucking love him. But yeah, noise. Anywhere, I would say between those two. Stella, like, Stella is good. The problem with Stella is that, like, most of her kit, it requires her to get targeted. You need, like, with her second skill to stack War Wheel stacks, only stacks off of counterattacks, and then her fourth skill is enabled when she stacks those War Wheel stacks, which means that you have to get targeted. And if you're a free-to-play player, you probably don't have the strongest armaments in the world, I would imagine. And so it's really difficult at that point to use Stella because she just dies faster than her kit can stack. What is getting hit? This? Oh, I just do not have a garrison hero pair here. Oh, fuck me. Oh, did he just mark it? HPK. No! I just don't have a garrison pair in there. CHPK. CHPK, I need your garrison. Oh, fuck balls.
Accelerate with the killer drift.
Keep up, don't fall behind.
Watch. Stay close. Watch.
Yeah, he is gonna massacre me. I wasn't even looking at that. I thought BROs had this control, but they just didn't. They had a rally set off. That's on me. I'll have to retake it probably. Oh, they're over here. Oh, they burned the tower. That's why. We burnt tower. Just retake. Yeah, they're gonna take this. We just have to retake.
Where are we going?
retake. Just play retake. Just play retake.
私の庭こそが世界のすべてだ。
What's up, Jenny? How's it going? Oh, wait. Is that Tita Jenny? T Jenny. Oh. What's the report on that? Probably nothing good. I don't have a Garrison Beast or nothing. Oh. Honestly, it wasn't too bad, actually. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. He's really strong. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Dude, no. Master Ninja is not a Garrison hero. And neither Soccer is not Garrison unless you put her behind Void as well. That was, no. That was on me. I saw all of BRO right here, so I thought they had control, and then they just they didn't. That was my fault. That was on me. Yeah, I mean, we traded, what, 1 for 2. Could have been a lot worse. And then I called for CHPK to Garrison, but then I didn't realize that Rox had him marked to Garrison here. So, it's all good. All good.
Keep up, don't fall behind.
Insert.
Keep going. Keep up, don't fall behind.
Yeah, no, a lot of skills weren't working on that. Plus, we just didn't fill it. I didn't catch it till it was already, like, less than half. And even then, there wasn't anybody else to fill. They were swarming the west tower to get them pushed back. Which is what we should be doing, because we need to push them all the way to this tower, or this tower, so... We want to push on the left side anyways. Or the far west towers.
Keep going. Keep up, don't fall behind.
Oh shit, let me fill this. My rider's my weakest march anyways, so I don't mind giving up some of that. What the fuck?
Keep going.
Oh, they're doing the fast reinforcements. Oh, my fucking marches are weak as shit right now. Or they're low health, I mean. No, they're definitely very strong on field. What makes it hard is that like a lot of our strong marches that would typically be in the field are having to play garrison, like CHPK, stuff like that. Rox is still stuck back here in this garrison. My main march is in here as well. We're all just like our main stronger marches that would be on the field and stuff are kind of stuck. Last day they were golden too. Oh, yeah, they're pretty strong. They just have so many more numbers than we do. We have like 12. What was it? 12 people or whatever. 15 people for 19 UTC. It's only like 40% of our team, but it was like the most we could get together for one time slot.
Don't worry. The zombies can't keep up with me.
Yeah, we're cross-region allies with Bro on our alliance wall. They were actually our first cross-region allies when I created this alliance. We played an IR. We went like 2v6 on the map, and we didn't win, but we were so close. No, wait, I think we did win. I think we did win actually. But anyways, we liked each other's alliances a lot after that. We just became really good friends with like Mamba Blue and them. Does making the building fill up have more points? It's not necessarily that it gives more points. Controlling the tower gives the building gives more points, but I don't want to give it up for free. I don't want them to just come over, walk, and take it for free, just because it's not filled. So we gotta get that filled up. We gotta re-rally. Need to re-rally this, I think. It's kind of hard to fill the rally from our position. I'm gonna cancel 2v1.
乱れた足跡残さぬよう
Oh, we didn't even need Science Hub. I think we were already in second place anyways. Yeah, because this gives 900 per minute. Yeah. So we were already in second anyways. But it's all good nonetheless. I think it just extra secures it. Oh, they're trying to fight on the backside. Okay. I actually really don't need to take this at this point, but I think, even though the rally wasn't full, I'm pretty sure we traded decent. Wait, I have a super weapon? Who the fuck gave me a super weapon? I didn't even realize that. Give him one from Crimson Rabbit's a max count. He's up, I think. Yeah, I mean, he's about as maxed as you can be or get. Like he's up there. I'm sure that there's still some things he can work on, but no. Actually, yo, we have the middle. Yeah, no, fuck this noise. Fuck this noise. We have middle.
乱れた足跡残さぬよう
Yeah, fuck this noise.
Just go here, please.
足元に気をつけて乱れた足跡残さぬよう
We already have no points for a second. I'm not gonna worry about rallying that shit. We're just gonna protect our alliance members.
Stop, don't fall behind.
Papa, where are we going?
Beauty is ever changing. Keep going. Keep going.
Coco Bongo's Garrison Hertz. Yeah, Coco Bongo's insane. Played with him a couple times back when we used to merge with NM49. Dude's a monster.
Keep going. Keep up. Don't fall behind. Keep up. Don't fall behind.
I don't want to be building. What am I doing?
Just go here, please.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a minute. Why is this mixed? Should not be. Who has the mixed troops? Oh shit, he just threw everything in it, huh? Chico. There we go. No. No. You really need the first skill that makes it to where he actually gets a shield when he deals skill damage. Below 50% squad size. And I think that's actually it. The first skill is all you really need, per se. The other ones are kind of more helpful. Some people will say you need the third skill because they're like, oh, that's his rage regen, but it only lasts 3 seconds, even though it doesn't actually say it on the skill. So it's actually not nearly as effective as some people think it is, or actually a lot of people think it is. It's not. It lasts 3 seconds, and you have to use 2 rage skills in order to enable it. So it takes at least 12 to 14 seconds to trigger it. Then it only lasts 3 seconds, so it only has about a 20% effective rate or uptime. You can TP on the middle now, right? I don't know. Can you? I'm gonna be honest. This is what, the second or third event that the new ES or this new event has come out, and this is actually like the first time I've played it. The other 1 or 2, I've been like driving or like at an appointment or something. So this is actually the first time I'm playing this event. For full transparency, think Ethan Nova gonna be broken for a bit until IGG sells us a solution to the problem they created. I wouldn't necessarily say it'll be broken, but I think that it's just going to be... I think it's just going to put ranged Garrison in the place like I guess it was kind of meant to be. Because up until this point, you've been having to Garrison support Ethan primarily with Louis. And, I mean, that's like the oldest support hero that people are having to use at this point. In terms of any of the Garrisons. Right, like with riders, you have like Rick Chasey. With infantry, you have like Boyd, you know, Ribbons, Ethans, Sakras, whatever have you, Stellas, right? So the fact that Ethan was having to be with Louis as a pair for Garrison just meant that you were using such an old hero, and it was dated. So I think it'll just be the most up-to-date meta Garrison, and I think it'll just kind of set the bar for what we're going to see for Garrisons moving forward, because after this we'll actually have an efficient Garrison hero to pair with Boyd after Sakura is done, whoever the new infantry hero is, and then riders will get a new rally to pair with Rubina. So that'll mean that we have like Rick Chasey, Ethan and whoever, and then Boyd and whoever comes out as well. So I think it's just setting the stage for what 2026 is going to look like in terms of rally and Garrison heroes. Can you actually? It doesn't look like I can TP here. Can I TP elsewhere? Am I just locked because the event's done? Yeah, no, I can't TP in the middle. Any tips how you get a lot of advanced expansions and using it wisely? Hold on, sorry, I just replied to this. We can switch over to like stream mode and just talk. Well, why can't I attack them on territory? Oh, really? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm having to like play catch up and stuff. Okay, let's get out of here. Well, no, because I can still teleport. No. Here's the thing: is that like if this showed up as red as well, that would be one thing. But I can't teleport here. You can only relocate to a location. Yeah, like if I couldn't teleport here right now, then that would make sense. That I couldn't teleport anywhere because the event's ended. But I can still teleport. Man, I still have battle fever. Fuck off. Well, we are allied with 59E and gave them first place. Okay, shit. But any tips on how you get advanced expansions and how to use them? I mean, they're harder to come by, right? Like that's just kind of a thing. I think you can get them from season events, right? Yeah, you can get them from in here. If you're like a smaller spender, I would focus primarily on getting the IE augmenter and getting this. You can get this as you need it, but I would do this as a main priority. You can always get this as a second or this as well. But I usually get a lot of them from in here. I would just use advanced expansions primarily when you're doing a fight that requires you to be like way off territory. So some examples of that would be like chainsaw zombies in AR, or I wouldn't even do it during the gold cement or the gold scavs cement in AR because they spawn so frequently. Even the chainsaw zombies is kind of like questionable because that happens every 4 hours, but you're mostly looking to use it on fights where you have to be away from territory. So like in this, I guess this event would be a good example where you can fight like way off territory. If you're fighting on territory, you have a lot of buffs and stuff like that from your alliance tech. And so you can take advantage of that and use like a smaller blue expansion and stack those. But I mean, they're very hard to come by unless you're spending diamonds for them. Oh, is it? Well, let's see. Oh, what the fuck? My phone is just popping right now. Sorry, my sister's texting me. Give me 2 seconds. I mean, I don't have 100 of the purple ones. Let's see. Trying to think. I just have so many things happening. Sorry, at once. My sister texting me. My girlfriend's mom texted me, checking in on her. Try to use the purple ones sparingly. I use the blue ones all the time. I still have 80. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like the blue ones you just get so many of. The purple ones, I think that part of the reason why I have so many of them is that I probably don't use as many as you think I do. Because as a garrison leader, like, honestly, a lot of times I'll just sit here and what's it called? Just spam fill the garrison, so I don't really need an expansion for that. How to get merit rewards? We win, still don't get. I don't think you may not get it until tomorrow, because I think technically the event runs until the end of tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You either get it tomorrow or something. I'm not sure. Increase healing expansion return percentage to 80. Ah, fuck you. Just give me this. Yeah, I don't need these pieces of shit. Give me all these. I like video, my favorite. Appreciate you being here. Do I know Zoloft Z? That sounds really familiar. Who is that? Suck my ass. Thanks, Jenny. On rallies, does it affect much if you have more expansions as lead? No, it doesn't. Like, you can set a rally and have one troop as a rally lead and it wouldn't matter. No, you don't need it. That's what I mean. I'm rallying and garrisoning a lot, so I probably use them a lot more sparingly than you think. I mostly use mine, like I was saying, like if we're fighting off turf, if we're doing things like chainsaw zombies and stuff, that kind of a thing. There's so many deaths now. Fuck. Region 2 Doom Alliance. Again, it still sounds like I mostly like remember people off of profile pics. It's harder for me to remember people off of names unless like I play with a bunch. Do you move? Can I leave now? Fuck. Still got 4 minutes. Oh my goodness, man. So I have to do a couple things I have to remember. Almost at 9 mil with this one finally. This one's up at 11. I still need one more copy of this, dude. Holy shit, man. Getting the one more copy, this has been the hardest thing in the world to do. Well, he's gone for a while now. He's not playing. Oh, okay. Yeah, his name sounds really familiar, like I said. But they should return to the hospital right after the event, not a reset. It's annoying. They don't do it till reset? Okay, it's a good thing, because I was actually trying to figure out whether I should heal or not. That is good to know. Like I said, I have not played this event until this one, so... Can I skip? I imagine him as you would show guy, but pretty badass. I appreciate that. So they have choice frags in here. How many do I need? That's the question. I need 53 of them. Because I don't think I have any copies of jelly. Yeah, I need 53 of them. Combo. East chips. Could do that one. Or this one. No. This one, yeah, we'll just do it to this one. The GW noob. It's probably me, right? I'm a GW noob. It's probably me. I'd rightfully take that title. What do I have in here? I have more choices in here. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, I should use these up. What the fuck? Hello? Oh my god, I'm not gonna... Oh, I got 2 superbs, I guess. Not too shabby. Yep, finally. You're noob sometime. I'm a noob all the time. What the fuck you talking about? I'm always a noob. Is combo counter or crit chips better for Pango? I got one set of crits, so... depends. If you're Garrison... Are you Garrison? Is that why you have a Pango? Everybody actually, like, is in chat. Like, our chat is so dead until fights happen, because we're actually just all tax-paying citizens. Not drug kingpins and stuff, so our chat usually comes alive when it's fighting event season. Welcome to the Alliance. Welcome to the Alliance. We're on recruiting mode. I think we just added like 5 new players since yesterday after I opened up recruitment. Oh my god, my back. So yeah, if you're on Garrison, who are you pairing Pango with? Let's go to that question second. Before we start giving recommendations, there's some prerequisite questions. Shit, I meant noob at something and brain dead at the moment. Some jokes tell themselves. Good to see you, Oasis. But yeah, man, I'm kind of a noob at everything right now. Actually, probably always have been. It's all a front. I'm just pretending like I know stuff. Let's just go here so I can refill myself with resources from my farms. Fun fact. I don't know, maybe this is just a fact known by everybody, but somebody in the Alliance asked me a little bit ago. Bonus works on Alliance RSS nodes as well, not just the other RSS nodes. So on Alliance RSS nodes, when you're collecting them, bonus works as well. So gathering bonus is like super helpful in the refinery. Oh, let me do it like this. Go here, 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 here. That. Start. Then we can go over here, gather this,
To be honest,
this. There we go. Your garrison says otherwise. Go back to Apex. I could play in Apex. So here's the problem, right? Is that a lot of people give me flack and shit. They're like, "Oh, Z can play in Apex. Z can play in Apex." Yes, Z can play in Apex. Yes, my garrison could probably hold a tier 2 or a tier 3 tower in Apex. Yes. However, 95% of my alliance would get absolutely slaughtered in Apex. Just like 3 out of 5 of my marches would get slaughtered, right? Like 80% of my alliance is free to play or small spenders. Then we have like the 20%, which are mid to high spenders and garrison and rally players, right? So the vast majority of my players would get slaughtered in Apex. And I feel like your responsibility as a player is to make sure that your enjoyment is at an all-time high, or you enjoy the game the best you possibly can. But when you're an alliance leader, the other part of the responsibility is making sure that your alliance members also are having fun too. So I have to put us in a bracket where not only I can play, but also my alliance members can play. And Top of Elite has a lot of monsters in it, as you can see. But it's like they have anywhere from like 1 to 3 whales per alliance, not 15 to 25 of them, right? So it makes it a lot more realistic when we can play in contention there. Plus, I don't really need the rewards from Apex. I don't really care for rewards. Never have, never will. Even in Elite, like IR, I think you can get the Apex merit chests. You get a couple of them. I've never given myself one. Never, not once. And actually, maybe once, just so I could have copies of the Superb Armament to reference. I think I did it one time, but other than that, no. I've given them away to anybody else, even if I was top scoring. You didn't even use the super weapon skill once. Like I said, I didn't even notice I had the super weapon until the event was over. Yeah, I think there was like 5 minutes left in the event, and I noticed that someone had given me a super weapon. But yeah, that's why we're not in Apex, and that's why we can't go to Apex. It's just that I've been playing with these guys, a lot of them, since Region 23, and where I started over 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago. And I mean, yeah, like they're not whales. I don't think any of them are. And I would rather have them around for as long as possible than worrying about going to Apex and getting rewards. So that is why we are where we are. What's up, Ahsoka? How you doing, brother? This reminds me, I actually don't have the Twitch chat pulled up. So if anyone has been typing in Twitch, I have completely ignored you this whole event. I'm so sorry. And yes, there are. Baguette Meat Wagon, I'm so sorry to both of you. Yep, nope, that's my bad. Like I said, I'm using OBS right now, so I don't have the merged chat thing. I can only see YouTube chat. I forgot to put the Twitch one on my other screen. There's an armament specifically from Apex only, right? Is it worth it? And how good is it? It's the best device that you can get by far. It's like, so I made a video on it. Superb armaments have 2 basic attributes. The gold devices have 2 basic attributes. The ones that you get from Apex have 3, which is the exact difference of comparing a normal gold to a superb that has 3. So it's like the superb armament is pretty much what I call it. It's like the superb version of a gold armament. So it is really good, and their skills and stuff like that are really good. Their rare hones are really good. They're all around really, really good devices. But it's extremely hard to get because you get limited amounts of merit chests for your alliance when you participate. So not everybody's going to get it. So typically you have to be a high scoring player, which is obviously very expensive in Apex to do. And then it takes a long time to get them as well because you only get a few copies per event. So kind of time consuming, very resource consuming. But yeah, it is possible. Let me split this up a little bit here. Does it matter who leads between Sakura and Stella and rallies? Sakura deals more skill damage by a long shot, so I would lead with Stella. That way, what ends up happening is that Stella will trigger her rage skill first, and then Skillful Firepower will trigger, which increases the skill damage by 7.5% for 6 seconds after using her skill. So she'll use her rage skill, she'll trigger that, you'll get the bonus skill damage, and then Sakura will use her rage skill, so you'll get more damage out of it. So not only does she have the heavy strikes for the increased skill damage that she has, but she also has an AoE, so you just get a lot more benefit in general. So, yeah, I would lead with Stella and Stella Sakura. Again, I apologize, guys, for not being around. Between still prepping to start my new job and the back and forth with the government, it's tough to do that. And then my girlfriend having septoplasty surgery on Monday. I've just been away. It was her birthday on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. It was her birthday on Saturday. Then it was the Super Bowl. Then she had surgery. And so, yeah. Yeah, just been busy. I'm still around. I'm still alive. A couple people messaged me in game asking if I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. Still here. Not going anywhere. Just busy. I'm 21 forever plus tax. Just hoping your family are always safe and have good days. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. We're good. We're good. You know, everyone's here. Everyone's healthy. We all woke up, so those are all blessings. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, she's good. She's good. She's good. She'll be starting kindergarten this year, so it's another thing to look forward to. But that's also one of the other things too. Is we definitely made a priority is that since she'll be starting school this year, just try to spend as much time as with her as we can. Three dot oh. 3 dot. Oops. Hey. I can't reply to anybody. Yeah. No, but we're good. We're good. Everyone is good. Can't complain. Hope everybody here is doing well as well. Wish I could join you in FIB, but I haven't unlocked infantry tier 6. Well, let me know when you do, buddy. That's probably a tough one to not have unlocked because that's, I mean, between myself being, like, we primarily garrison with infantry. So that's probably the troop that you'll go through the most. Most of our rallies are riders. Strongest heroes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's one more. They don't have it equipped at the moment, or they're playing in a different alliance for a different time slot. Yeah, we have like 5 or 6, 6.5, or like almost 7 mil or higher riders. And then infantry wise, we have 1, 2. CHPK has 1 as well because he was infantry garrison too. So we have 3 around the 7 mil infantry mark for garrisons, and then Chico's our ranged. I need to get more ranged players. I need to get more ranged rally garrison players. Our alliance is mostly ranged rider. That's why I'm doing the research on infantry now. And that I did ranged riders. I got you. I got you. No, I mean, it makes sense. You just play for whatever your alliance needs. Four hours left on these, but I probably won't log back in. I don't log into this game unless it's a war event. IR should be good. We have VIP coming for a merger again. PHX coming for a merger again. I opened up recruitment like yesterday or the day before. I posted it on the community Discord, and I think we've added like 5 new people. MSR I think is playing one event with Dr. Doom or whatever his name is, because he sold his account, so he's only got one more event, and they're good friends. So he's playing one event there. Blue Bear is a new recruit. Moore is a new recruit. Ichigo's here, just got here actually. Sir Stitch just migrated in. Kill Me joined us in AR. He just joined. Stitch just migrated as well. So yeah, I mean, shit, I opened up recruitment, and within like 2 days where are we going? Yeah, 10 years. 10 years in November, actually. So, like, almost 10 and a half. Oh, my goodness. Holy moly, man. I wish there was a fighting event right now. Island Raid spins up soon, right? Oh, yeah, here we go. Wednesday, so next weekend. That should be fun. Yo, Dank. Hey, I appreciate the fights. You guys are strong as shit. I wish we could have done more from our end, like more than just playing defensive, but yeah, I only have like 35 fighters, and we had the majority of them that could meet together on 19 UTC, so this is what we do. But even then, it's only like 40% of my players. I think I only had like 14 or 15 people that can play 19 UTC. But no, it was fun. You guys are strong as shit. I just wish we could have gone more offensive and made it more fun, but age difference? Well, that was the main contributor for a long time. As of recently, my sister is across the country on her pharmacy, or pharmacist, what is that called? Residency. Bro bought the voice chat. Oh, so. Hey, yo, that's the real Z. Oh, shit. What up, Svensky? Appreciate the subscription, by the way, buddy. Yeah, yes was fun. I mean, we have to play it super slow because we're not huge alliance with like 50 plus fighters, and so if I can only get 40% of people to play during one time slot, I can only get like 15 people to show up, or 15 people that are actually able to make a single time slot. So we have to play pretty slow, unfortunately, but you know, it's fun nonetheless. I enjoy the fights. Yeah, I saw, but we did good. Yeah. It was good. It was good. It was good nonetheless. That's kind of why I'm pretty happy with like our setup in the alliance, is that like we have a good amount of rally and garrison leaders spread throughout internationally, so that translates over to IR, AR, and stuff like that as well. Not just this one with the time slot, where you know if at any point in time we need to have a rally or garrison leader online, we typically can. Just need rare home now. Ooh. Oh yeah, holy shit. Oh yeah, holy shit. Dang, rocks, okay. That's what I searched an ally. A lot of garrisons and allies for the time slots. You don't need to be online 24/7. Yeah, I mean that's kind of where we're at. That's why like it's kind of shot us in the foot as of like recently, but it was better to build it that way early and shoot ourselves in the foot through this, because it's far easier for me to recruit T6 field players and or like rallying garrison fillers now. It was a lot harder to recruit rally and garrison leaders back in the day, again, than it is to recruit field fighters now. Back in the day, it used to be like everything was dependent on my garrison, and we played around that. And then once the enemy was drained, then we would go on rally and stuff like that. And it was so slow. So I recruited another, like, what are we at now? 8 or 9 rallying garrison leaders. And some of us have multiple heroes that can rally your garrison as well, so it ends up being like 11 towers we can garrison. And then now that you have like the foundation built, now, yeah, like I said, now we just got to find T6 field players and fighters and refillers and stuff, and put out the word the other day. We just added 5 or 6 people in the last 24 hours, so I appreciate you being here, Svensky. Yo, Z, can you explain Julian first skill, please? It's a bit confusing. What part is confusing to you? I don't want to go off on like a tangent about it. I'm happy to cover whatever's confusing to you, though. Z Terminator. Part of me hates Las Vegas. I'm not having my wedding in Las Vegas, Armored. You're in Vegas? Oh shit. I'm only a couple hours. Well, I say a couple. It's like 5 hours, but I'm like a 5-hour drive away from there. I'll let you know. I'll put out a message when I'm going to Vegas. We can meet up. Keep me a spot, Chief. I'll give you my resume. I'll get T6s. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What's up, Rocks? Yeah, no, I'm not having my wedding in Vegas. I live close to Vegas, so the money part. Yeah, and yet here we are playing Doomsday, right? I feel like Doomsday is worse for gambling than Vegas is. Why in a long battle would you use him as leader, but in a short fight you use someone with skill, talent tree as leader, but in a short fight you use someone with skill, talent tree as lead? SLC, just north of it. Hercules. You can call it SLC, but yeah, just north of it. That's funny. I say 5 hours, you just automatically know. I mean, you don't. I don't know what the logic. Well, so the reason why you would use someone with a skills talent tree in short battles is because you can reduce the amount of time it takes to cycle or to trigger a rage skill from 8 or 9 seconds when he's leading to 6 or 7 seconds when you have a skills talent leader leading. That way, if you're in like a 20-second fight, instead of getting your rage skill off 2 times, you can get it off 3 times. If you're in a 30-second fight, instead of getting your rage skill off 3 times, you can get it off 5 times, right? So that's why you're using the skills talent tree, to just keep that HP, defense, and attack debuff up as much as possible. In the long fights, you don't necessarily need to make the pivot. You could still just stay with the skills talent tree, and it would probably be more efficient or more effective. Thoughts on Nova? I think that ranged is just getting the garrison support hero that they've needed for a long time. They have ranged garrison support heroes like Jacob and like Louis, but they're very dated. So I think it's just kind of setting the standard for what garrisons and how effective and stuff like that they'll be for 2026. Yeah, I think that like Rick and Chasey were like ending on a high note for riders, or they were performing really well. I think Boyd will get a good infantry garrison support here soon, or in the next 4 months, 5 months. Ranged wise, yeah, they're going to be the standard, or the golden standard for garrisons for the year to start it off, and then I think infantry will take it for the latter half of the year, and riders will thrive as the rally the rally leads for this beginning part of the year, the beginning half of the year, when they give Rubina a good support hero on the next hero release. How's lucky on last red devices? I got a red damage. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Congrats. Z, please. Yeah, here, hold on. I can just lower the music volume even more. I can't really raise my mic volume. Is my mic volume okay? Maybe I just need to talk closer. I'm kind of leaning back in my chair a bit, I won't lie. I apologize. Yeah, no worries at all, attacker. Yozi, where I get the drone for my Boyd? Huh? You mean like the armament? Probably the vault is probably one of the easiest ones. Wanted to ask what you thought of what I sent your Discord for Nova Ethan and Ethan Nova. Did you type that in there? Did I miss that? Like I said, I apologize. I'm only just now getting on. AR day 2. Huh? Oh shit. Oh, is that the Twitch title? It never updated. Did it update my YouTube one at least? It did, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, hold on. Give me 1 sec. I don't know why OBS is good with YouTube, but it's terrible at multi-streaming. It doesn't update my Twitch stuff. There we go. There we go. Now it updated. Okay. Let me just come back to chat here. Wanted your thoughts on what I sent you in your Discord, Nova Ethan or Ethan Nova. I talked about this on Hi Guys Twitch, or Hi Guys stream yesterday, because someone asked him the same thing, and he was saying, oh, go Ethan Nova. I disagree. I think you go Nova Ethan, and the reason why I would say you go Nova Ethan is because Nova, the device, makes it to where enemies defense is reduced after using a rage skill. Now, it's not necessarily restricted to Nova. That could happen if Nova was support and Ethan was lead, according to the wording at least. But Ethan's skill, or sorry, Nova's skill, her rage skill, hits 3 people, and Ethan's rage skill on Garrison hits 4 people. So because it hits an extra person and this debuff debuffs 5 people, I would lead with Nova. That way Nova does her rage skill. Enemies are debuffed. You then also
Only by constant.
you then also get the skillful firepower talent, which then increases the skill damage, which then Ethan will deal more skill damage with his further AoE. And because more people are hit by Ethan's AoE damage, you take more advantage of the AoE debuff that Nova has. So I would go Nova Ethan. And again, the order would be like Nova rage skill use, Nova's weapon would debuff nearby people, Nova's talent would buff Ethan, and then Ethan would use an AoE to then take advantage of both of those things. How about Nova in field? I talked to Amides a while ago. He said in higher tiers, it's all about how fast you can clear field, and no one does it better than ranged heroes. Yeah, I agree. I mean, whether it be like the upper brackets or even lower brackets, it's about how quick you can get the field advantage. Because you're not always going to have the numbers in the field, and even if you do have the numbers, like you have to snowball that lead or that advantage. If you're in the field and say it's like 50 marches versus 40, if you have the numbers advantage, you have to use it to your advantage and snowball that to take their 40 down to 20 before they take your 50 down to 30. Right? Because like just the more numbers that you have, the faster you can snowball that lead, right? Like if you kill them off quicker than they're killing you, then you have more marches that can focus the same marches at the same time, and then just you can wipe the field, and it's easier to gain control that way. So range really does help thrive in those scenarios, because even if you're at a disadvantage, if you have so much AoE happening, you're just hitting so many more marches than the one that you're directly targeting, and that AoE will overlap between you and your allies using AoE. Or you and your other marches that have AoE as well. So that's why ones like Sakura, Miyamoto, Eileen, Ethan, Louis, Sophie. That's why all these heroes are really, really, really good. And yeah, that it helps make it to where you can, if you're at an advantage, snowball the advantage, or if you're at a disadvantage, even the playing field, so you can put yourself in a position to have an advantage. People think that like it's all about armaments, your squad size and stuff like that. Yeah, larger squad sizes deal a lot more damage, but it's the same thing between squad sizes and squad count. If you can kill off their squads faster and have a squad count advantage, then that's your best strength, essentially, like a combat efficiency side of things. It's not just about like your armaments. It's just the armaments and the garage and the beast and stuff like that help make it to where you can try to snowball that advantage faster because you're killing marches faster. But if there's a numbers advantage, if you're getting swarmed by 10 marches, I don't care how strong your armaments are, you're gonna kill that march, or that march is gonna die. So you want a numbers advantage as quick as possible, which is where the AoE from ranged helps a lot. He will chat you to death. Was out of battery in 1 hour. I always forget OBS doesn't update both. I wish my Streamlabs buggy. Okay. Thanks for the answer. Wanted also to ask if my calculations were wrong or a good start for analysis of the pair. Where is your analysis of it, Baguette? Is it in the community Discord as well? Or where did you put it? Like I said, I apologize. Between like the Discord, the game, and everything, I've just been MIA for this whole week. I only jump in when I can catch it. How's Sakura been so far in the field? What is her best pair in the field? I'm thinking of getting Julian for the debuffs. Sakura's amazing in the field. I like Sakura and Aaron the most. Sakura and Aaron is probably the highest raw damage output that you can have for taking advantage of Sakura. You get a couple things. One, Sakura, when the skill is transcended, makes it to where when the target is flanked, further increases the rage recovery speed. So if you're running multiple marches, like running 5 marches in the field, 2 marches, 3 marches, whatever, obviously you can take advantage of this. And then Aaron gives the bonus rage regen as well. from Aaron's kit and his kit and what he has going on with the rage recovery speed by an additional 10% and the 20 rage per basic attack here. So you get the 10% bonus here, you get the 10% bonus here, plus the rage regen that Aaron has, and so you just make it to where you're just like machine gunning the AoE from both Soccer and Aaron, since Aaron is also AoE. So I feel like that's the highest damage output. The next best is probably Isabella Sakura or Sakura Isabella. Sakura Boyd works really well too because Boyd gives 35% bonus skill damage, and he gives her a lot of sustain as well. The downside on that march is that Boyd doesn't have any movement speed, so I like Sakura and Boyd if you're fighting on Alliance territory because he gives such high attack and skill damage as a bonus as support, plus the survivability factor. Those three are probably my favorite. I like Julian. Like, Julian has some damage and stuff like that, but his other stats are fairly like mid. So I still just use him as like a debuff. I still just use him in a debuff march. Actually, I pair him with Isabella because Isabella as lead has or Isabella in general has a really good rage regen also. So I use Isabella Julian to just spam the debuff that Julian has. Pinged you the message. Sure, I got you. 1 sec. Oh shit. Tell Z I said hi. Oh, I love Pink Ninja. Pink Ninja's a beast. She's awesome. I love Pink Ninja. If that's who I think it is, she's one of my favorite R5s. Here, hold on. Left is transcended Ethan and awakened Nova. Right is transcended. Oh, left is transcended Ethan and awakened Nova. Right transcended. Right is both transcended. Yeah, I mean it makes sense. It like that's what I'm talking about. You're only gonna have, you see how it's like a what? Like a 2%, 2 or 3% advantage to Nova Ethan. That small advantage is also going to take place, or you also have to consider that the bonus skill damage that you get from the skills talent tree being applied to one extra target taking AoE damage as Ethan support as opposed to Nova support only hitting 3 will also make those numbers better. So it's already at a 2% advantage, and then you cycle that in, and it probably climbs to more like a 4% advantage. So it's very marginal for sure. It's going to be minuscule in terms of like what it is, but I think that one bonus target getting hit with AoE while buffed and enemies are debuffed is going to where the main difference is going to be. Because it's not only he takes advantage of that skills talent, but then also he takes advantage also of an additional march being debuffed when he does the 4 people getting hit. So there's a couple like unforeseen advantages that you get there as well. But yeah, if the numbers already show that that's the advantage out the gate, even if it's marginal, then those hidden advantages will also just kind of bump that up a bit. So no, I think it's really cool. Not like there's so far and few between and rare to come across people that are willing to do that level of analysis. So appreciate you doing that. Because I can sit here all day long and just say like why something looks like it'll have an advantage based on like what's on paper, but to take that like what's on paper and actually put it to numbers is pretty cool. Just pure raw damage factor to see how it would affect both awakened heroes or both awakening since they have to stack numbers and all. Also considering you would always have or get 8 stacks from Ethan's skill when you can get 2 sometimes. Yeah, that's true. No, I mean it's another thing to think about for sure. I think that like one of the things too is that oh, hold on. I can't type. Typing with one hand. I have my coffee in my other hand. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, 5070 all in here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, I don't have my other chat pulled up. I saw Free W using Cedric plus Bard. Is it better than Cedric Ethan? Is it better or Cedric Ethan is better? It kind of depends.
A lot of it depends on armaments. Also, if your bard is fully awakened, or sorry, fully transcended, because his weapon gives you the 30. Sorry, I was reading Alliance chat. Is it 30 or 35%? 34%. 34% defense reduction. If you have bard and he applies the 34% defense reduction, if you also have, this is why I said armaments, the war drone that reduces the defense by 30%, then you can reduce the defense of a garrison by 64% just by having a transcended bard and the war drone. So it ends up being like really good to help dish out the consistent damage and the high damage of Cedric. Plus, Cedric applies debuffs of his own to the garrison. So between the Cedric debuffs and the 64% defense debuffs, it's very hard to hold against that garrison, which is why in AR, if you see a Cedric Bard as one of the 3 rallies, the other 2 rallies are probably going to hurt a lot. But Cedric Ethan provides the advantage of having 2 AoE skills. So if you don't have field advantage, and it's harder for you to refill the rally because the enemy has field advantage, then you can use Cedric and Ethan to have more AoE control, or AoE harassment at a tower, to where at that tower you have the Ethan rage skill plus his last skill and stuff plus Cedric's, so you just get a lot more AoE. So it kind of makes this area here by the tower a lot safer, so then it's easier for you to get refill marches there. So Cedric Ethan is really good to have and try to regain field control if you're at a disadvantage. If you're at a huge advantage and it's easy to fill the rally, Cedric Bard does really well because, again, then you're debuffing the tower a bunch, and then you can just keep that consistent by keeping the rally filled. And then also, a lot of cases, what you'll see is that if you're running a Cedric Bard, it makes it much easier to then swarm the tower because Cedric Bard and the armament itself are all debuffing it, and the tower trades very poorly against swarms when it's debuffed that hard. And thoughts on... Who the fuck is that? Is that the other hero? Oh, that is the... I don't know the heroes' names. I'm sorry. Vendel. Or Benald. I haven't even looked at this guy's skills. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did, actually. When entering battle. Increases rage recovery speed. Ooh. Counter damage taken. Yeah, I mean, the rage recovery speed would just make Sophie work really well because she already has the low rage cost, right? So that would just make it even better. I think the fact that he has an HP debuff, I think that, yeah, you could run Sophie plus him and have an extremely strong March in general because they're both AoE, but they're also both debuffing, and he increases rage regen, and she has the low rage proc cycle at 900. Yeah, it would allow for a really good March because, yeah, you're cycling out the rage skills really fast. On the rage skill use, you're debuffing their HP and causing them to take more skill damage, and they're a healthy, like, they have really good stats, and they both have AoE. Yeah, I think that would be a solid pair. This definitely seems like one of the heroes that you could flex into multiple, though. Like, you could run Isabella with him, and same thing. Isabella has higher rage regen, has high skill damage, that kind of a thing. So you could see similar results there. You could pair him with Ethan to make it to where Sophie has, a low rage proc, and then his March would have faster rage regen. So you could, mix it up a bit to have faster rage regen on 2 marches. But yeah, if you wanted to isolate a single pair, I think Sophie plus him would be really good. Oh, what's up, D3? How's it going, brother? We have Cedric plus Bard because we play in field mostly. Yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, if you don't have field control, Cedric and Ethan is a really good way to regain field control, or at least to create a safe route to refill the rally. As long as they're playing on their territory. But if you have the field advantage and the numbers, I think that Cedric Bard is just far more consistent at destroying the garrison health. Hey, see you, Rocks. Appreciate you, buddy. Who is this? What's up, Akil? How's it going? Should be fun. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm bouncing between Twitch chat, YouTube chat, and reading the Alliance chat. like I was mentioning earlier, I opened up recruitment to the Alliance like a day and a half ago, and we've already added 6 new people to the Alliance. So try to get everyone situated. This is one of the... Oh, shit. Yeah, I got you. This is also one of the people. Oh, that's his farm account. So yeah, we added Stitchy to the Alliance. We added Kill Me to the Alliance. We added Blue Bear to the Alliance. More to the Alliance. He just joined. Ichigo's here. And Stitch as well. So yeah, we're at like, what, 6 new people? And then I have someone else. This person friend wants to come. Yeah, I talked to her. So this person's friend wants to come. And then this person wants to come too. So we're getting there. I'll be awakening Sharon and plan on pairing with Sophie, Nova, or Julia. His debuff is insane. Yeah, his debuff is insane. I think Sophie will probably be the main one. That would just be like a singular March threat. Like that would be really, really good. But if you have Sophie, Nova, and Julia, yeah, I mean, if you have like Ethan or Louis or something like that, you could just put Ethan or Louis with Sophie and then put Nova and Sharon or whatever together and probably be really good. I just like, every time I look at this character, I just think of the Winter Soldier because of the mech arm. And I mean, obviously in the face and the hair as well. I actually love Marvel, especially the Avengers, so it's kind of cool to see that. Yeah, that's fine. I am good. Just taking in the information. Oh, ask away. I'm here. I'm taking. I've got a little bit of a break. The beginning of the week was rougher. Alliance. A girlfriend had septoplasty surgery like myself, but she had it on Monday, and so first few days are kind of rough. So she's just been on bed rest. But yeah, that's Bucky. I know. I love Bucky. I like playing Bucky too in Marvel Rivals actually. I like that Sharon hits 3 people when he's awakened. Yes, sir. Sharon and Novas are my first on my list for killing. Excited about battle against them in the field. Archer's already tough to deal with. Strong. Yeah. I know. Archers, I feel like if you have a team that has a few, like I'm talking like at least 3 to 5 like ranged players that have like solid ranged marches or at least one solid range march and they all use it on AoE ones, like it's so easy for you to get field control just because that AoE stack and overlap. Like, you can have a huge disadvantage in field and just turn that around quick. Yeah, Denko. I've been using Sakura and Master Jin for ever since Sakura came out, actually. Sakura still is really good if your rally's going to get swarmed out. Sakura and what's his name? Claude is really good if you're like an AR and you need to debuff the tower for the other marches, or for the other rallies. But Sakura Jin is just consistent because Jin actually buffs Sakura, I would say, the most out of anybody in terms of rally support heroes right now for infantry. Z is on fire to get Apex. Fuck no. Fuck Apex and everything that Apex is. Sophie Awakened skill gives 20% increased skill damage paired with Ethan giving increased damage to AoE skills with his Awaken. I'm unsure to change Sophie Ethan. Yeah, I mean that's true, but then you kind of flip the script a little bit. So if you were to pair like Ethan with Louis, right, for example, you get Louis that has not a low 900 rage skill regen or whatever have you, but he has faster rage regen and 30% increased skill damage. That can just be a raw AoE skill damage march. And then you run Sophie and the Winter Soldier together, and you can just be spam applying debuffs while also having 2 other heroes that are AoE as well between Sophie and him. So now you have 2 AoE marches, and one of those is a debuff march with extremely high rage regen and low rage cost. And so you can maximize the debuff on the enemies and just spam the AoE as well. So I think that would be probably where I would go personally. Nah, chill out. Salt Bay is still dynamite. He's not going to be as strong as an archer for damage. His debuff is amazing. Oh yeah, yeah, no doubt, no. There is no. You will not hear an argument from me on that one. I think that infantry is still superior when it comes to debuffs. Riders are still superior when it comes to mobility, and range are still superior when it comes to AOE. But they all have their disadvantages. Infantry is slow. Not as slow as range, but infantry is slow and does not have as high of offensive stats. Ranged is slow and has very low defense, so they're glass cannons. And then riders, while they are very mobile and nimble, are very lackluster in defensive skills. There's actually, out of all rider heroes, there's only 3 heroes that have defense in their kit. Or in their skills, so they're also fairly glass cannony, just not as much as ranged. So all of the troops have their advantages and disadvantages, and I think that that's one thing that some people don't really understand, is that they want their troop type to be just the best at everything, the best rally, the best garrison, the best field, the best, the tankiest, the highest damage output, all that stuff. That simply doesn't exist, because then there would be no reason to build any other troop type. So I think that IGG, at least in that sense, has done well of staying true to what each troop type should be and what they're doing. But infantry makes up for their lack of damage output through their high debuffs and best debuffs in the game. Range makes up for their lack of mobility in their glass cannon by having such high damage output and AoE, and that's their survivability factor. And then again, riders make up for their lack of defense and stuff by just being mobile and nimble. Who do you pair Sakura with in the field? I pair her with Aaron. Sakura Aaron, I think, is the highest damage output march for infantry currently. For field, archers are so good now with so much AoE. Only reason I'm building a range set now. Danger said Sharon better than Salt Bay. I don't know about that. I would not say he's better than Salt Bay. I would just say that he is ranged troops version of Salt Bay. That would be my approach on it. There's not too many debuffers when it comes to ranged in the field. Like you have Sophie, for example, increases the skill damage taken, and then he will be doing that as well. You do get some from Cedric, but Cedric in the field isn't nearly as common as the other two. For infantry, I mean, you got Miyamoto has skill damage output plus HP cut on his toolkit. You have Julian. You have holy shit, I have to pull up the heroes here. Yeah, Miyamoto, Julian. I mean, I guess we do flex Claude, but range can flex Claude too. But range doesn't typically use Claude all that much because they're very high damage output. They have Marco. I mean, you have Eddie, even that debuffs. It's just, it feels like every other infantry hero is a debuffer of some sort, especially with HP cut. I feel like HP cut is probably the most common debuff on an infantry march between Marco, Eddie, Miyamoto, and Julian. All of them cut HP, which is actually huge because then you don't need to deal as much damage to kill a troop, which then again, like I said, complements the fact that infantry doesn't have the highest damage output. I have Sakura unlocked at 2-1-1-1. I have 250 hero frags, so I'll plan to finish her before getting Winter Soldier to pair with Sophie. Yeah, that's what I would do. Don't forget Sharon's Awaken skill does HP area debuff. 3 squads total, and on top, if you're running someone like Marco or Claude, reduced HP gonna get slapped hard with ranged AoE skill damage. Yeah, that's what I mean, Armored, is that they're finally getting the HP cut, where before they had to depend on a Claude or Marco to get the HP cut. While as on infantry, like I said, we have Eddie that has done HP cut for a long time. Miyamoto's done HP cut for a long time. We've had Marco that does HP cut for a long time. We have Julian now that has HP cut, and then of course we could always flex Claude. So we could have potentially 5 heroes in our infantry marches to cut HP. We're now ranged is now getting their second or third because they've had Claude plus Marco, which, I mean, again, how many ranged marches are you seeing run ranged plus Marco? Not many. You do have more, but not many run Claude as well. And now they're actually getting their first core HP debuffer. So yeah, even Adut as infantry has skill reduction, and Thunder has it. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like all of them have had some sort. I'm kind of just more looking at the current meta, but yeah, that's what I mean, is that I like the fact that even though IGG has done the power creep and raised it like drastically over time to where like Thunder and stuff like that are super irrelevant compared to nowadays heroes. They've at least stuck to the same like consensus and vision for the troop types, where before Adut and Thunder were debuffing. Now even the current gen heroes, like that's still their main job for infantry, is to debuff and be sustainable. So do you think Isabella plus Nova on the field would do pretty good? I'm trying to have all my squads have at least some travel speed. I think so. I think Isabella plus anybody is really good. I think that that's like one of the main advantages of Isabella. If you want to go the costly route, you can make it to where every single hone slot on Isabella is a squad. Is a squad hone. So squad attack, squad defense, squad lethality, squad block. Now you're probably gonna sit there and be like, "Gee, that's extremely expensive." Yes, but the difference is that if you have that on every hone slot, the nice part is that it doesn't matter what hero IGG brings out, whether it's a ranged hero, a rider hero, an infantry hero, it doesn't matter. You can put them behind Isabella at any point in time and just change the troops that you're putting behind her and still be able to use every single hone that Isabella would have on her set. So that would honestly be like one of the best investments you could make as a player. If you're more of like at least a small spender, but preferably a mid spender or higher, is to get a full Isabella armament set that has nothing but squad in it, because then that's a march you'll never have to touch again in terms of hones. And again, it doesn't matter what hero they bring out. Like you could be playing Rider with that march for 6 months. They bring out a ranged hero and they're like, oh, I want to use range with Isabella now. And you can. You have to get the hero and then you just change the troop type you put behind it. That's it. Yeah, I'm full infantry for field, so all I get. So I get all those debuffs. They're very fun. I know that's what I think as well. Like it's like like one of the nice parts about that too is that like your small armament marches end up having like very high utility, because if you have like a 3 mil range set, you can't get much damage output out of them. But if you have a 3 mil infantry set, you can still put like a Bodala Claude there and get, you know, the HP cut, like just as effective of an HP cut from that march as if they had a 6 mil armament set on them. So I think that that's like one of the advantages of an infantry player as well. There's too many heroes to choose from now. I'm thinking of Awakened Julian and Sakura, but don't even know how to incorporate them when I only have 3 sets of armaments. Sakura could be used on your main damage set, and then Julian could be used on your weakest armament set as a debuff. That's one of the nice parts about it, is that your debuffers can go on your weakest marches, and then your highest damage output ones take your best armament sets. I'm using Eileen, Miyamoto, Boyd, Claude, and Sophie Isabella. Don't even know where to improve. I mean, that's honestly fine. There's no issues with any of that. You could get Sakura and replace Eileen. If you got Julian, you could replace I would probably choose between the two. Do you want more debuffing with Julian, or do you want more damage output with Sakura? Because you're either going to replace Eileen with Sakura, or you're going to replace I mean, same thing. Probably Eileen with Julian. It's going to be one of the two, but you don't need both. So, can I ask you the same question again? How important is a leader set? I mean, I only started building my leader set like 2 months ago. I like that's why like none of the hones are like red or anything. I only started building the set like 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. I'm just getting them through the district showdown stuff. But I'm going to be using it with infantry for the foreseeable future. I don't really have any reason to pivot away from that, because I would love and ideally have 4 marches infantry. But yeah, I mean, like I said, like in terms of like a core investment, especially if you're a player that uses, you know, some infantry, some range, some rider, or whatever have you, or there's the potential of you doing that in the future, then having a leader set with all squad is a go-to. If you're someone that's just single troop focused, you don't need a leader set, but you could get a leader set and put infantry stats on it as well. I mean, that's what I'm doing with Isabella. Thumbs up, guys. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm running Bodala Julian in that last armor slot, and it's only 2.5 mils 10. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you don't need to have a super strong march or super strong armament set for your debuff or your utility march. It can still be just as efficient. I cannot talk. Discord. I was using commands, Svensky, but that was when I was using the Streamlabs bot that came with Streamlabs, but I'm streaming on OBS right now. Do you need which Discord do you need? The community one or do you need the alliance one? You probably need the community one, right? Copy. No, I showed. Oh, okay. I got you. No. I had commands, but the bot auto joins the chat when I would go live in Streamlabs. Um, that was like one of the add-ons that I had, but I'm not streaming on Streamlabs at the moment. It was bugging out. It kept like timing out the stream. Is weird. I think it was that some of the plugins I had were dated or something. I don't know. I didn't really look into it. I just one day opened up OBS instead and just haven't gone back. That's true. I'll have to change a few hones. I have mostly squad hones, but they're only orange, so it's not terrible to rehone them. Yeah, and like I said, it's nice to be able to have that flexibility. It is a very expensive investment to do with the leader set, but it's one of those investments that like once you do it, you don't have to do it again, and then it frees you up to not have to worry about, oh, now I need to build out a range set, now I need to build out a rider set or whatever, because you have that itch to play with the new hero they brought out. You can just get the hero and put her behind Isabella. Smash that like button. Appreciate you guys. Oh, you use Streamlabs? I was using Streamlabs because I would use the Streamlabs app and then the Streamlabs dashboard in a window or a browser. And that like Streamlabs just has a lot that connects well with like Discord and stuff like that. But again, like I said, some of the either the add-ons or plugins that I had were dated, and what would happen is that I would get like 10 minutes into the stream and it would start just dropping a lot of frames and stuff. It was like it wasn't even the frames actually. It was the what is that called? It was like the upload speed or whatever it is. And pretty much just like the server connection. It would just time out the stream. It was really odd. But I saw a lot of people on Reddit like posting that they were having similar issues, but nobody had any like resolutions to it. So I just opened up OBS and it hasn't had any problems. So having a plug and play hero is incredibly valuable. It is valuable. If you're somebody that, like I said, like not all players are single troop focused, right? Like not everybody enjoys just having 5 marches of infantry or just having 5 marches of ranged or rider or whatever have you. So if you are one of those players that has mixed troops or mixed squads, then especially that leader set with all the squad hones is pretty invaluable personally. Could use my 2.7 mil set for Julian and have soccer with my highest set. Yeah, that's what me and D3 are talking about. You can just put your weakest armament sets in your debuffers. Use your strongest ones like soccer, a Miyamoto, Boyd, those types of things, and you'll be fine. Yeah, Julian isn't a good leader. He works, but because he has such high stats since he has such a high I cannot talk today. Oh my god. Since he has such high stats that he cuts on his debuff. Holy shit. Bear with me. Yeah, you want those debuffs to be applied as much as possible and as often as possible. You want that debuff to be recycling quick. So you really need to pair him with somebody that has a skills talent tree. Well, my computer is fine. Like I could sit here all day long and talk about like what PC I have. That's fine. It's just that the plugins themselves are bugging out. Like I've got 64 gigs of RAM. I have a Ryzen 9. I have a 3070 Ti. It's not like the 50 series or whatever have you, but it's the one that has the 32 gigs or 24 gigs of onboard video. It was the super expensive card like way back in the day. I say that it was like 4 years ago. So I mean that's still super relevant. I don't have an HDD. I have nothing but SSDs. Like everything is totally fine on this one. I have fiber internet. I have 1 gig down, 1 gig up. Like everything is fine on that end. It's just that everything was bugging out with Streamlabs. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I saw other people posting about it on Reddit, but nobody had any solutions. So I switched apps for now. Hello, great friend. Hello, Dan Legion. Calves. Shit, I got to do leg day today, don't I? Fuck. Mechanic, appreciate the subscription. Hey, Finn. Good to see you, girl. Isn't NVMe, isn't that like the new storage thing? Like that's the next generation SSDs or whatever, right? NVMEs. I've seen that term passed around, I swear. That's what it is, right? It's like the new gen SSDs or whatever it is. Get a 5090. I plan to. I want to get a new 5 series card for sure. That'll be the next thing that upgraded my PC, but I'm just waiting to start work again. I'm not gonna buy a new video card while I'm not working or while I'm in between contracts. Are the really small SSDs? Yeah. Those are the ones that okay. Yeah. Nah, I mean I've got 3 2TB SSDs. I have all that because I do a lot of video editing. And video editing takes up a lot of space in the computer from recording long videos and shit. 64 gigs. Yeah, I have the 64 gigs because I do a lot of video rendering. I don't only just edit my videos. I edit videos for some buddies as well. For like some of their shooter content and stuff that they make. So I have the high RAM amounts for the processing of videos and stuff because it's very RAM and CPU heavy. So that's why I have a Ryzen 9 64 gigs. But yeah, appreciate you subscribing, Mechanic. Troops come back tomorrow, or I need to heal them. They come back at reset, is what I was hearing earlier. They get directly on the motherboard instead of having cables. Yeah, those are the ones that you pop open the motherboard themselves, and you can plug them in. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I have 8 slots for RAM, so I could technically double my RAM. It's just I've never thought about kicking it up to 128. I just have the what is it? Are they 12 gig sticks? No, 16 gig sticks. Yeah, I have the 4 16 gig sticks. I just saw someone with 9 mil damage in Titan with 3 mil Isabella, 1.5 mil Claude, and 3 mil infantry mode Eileen. Yeah, no, beasts have a huge, like, if you have a beast advantage between you and your opponent, the beasts deal a ton of damage. That'll be your highest damage output by far. I have Bro has RAM, get him. I just realized what you said because of the RAM shortage and the expensive RAM these days. I just realized what you were saying. Holy fuck. Sorry, that hit me. Yeah, that does suck actually that a lot of the companies are moving towards like industrial RAM processing or RAM and processing and computing power for AI and stuff. Definitely shits on you as the consumer. But yeah. If you have like a huge beast advantage, it shows for sure. Like here, for example, holy cow, this guy got cooked. I can guarantee you if I go to like, let me go to like 36 seconds here. Actually, look, I'll bet I can find, we're already at 84,000. I'll bet I can find one in here where we have 88, 86. Yeah, here, 126,000 troops killed in 1 second. And if we come down here, Undead Bull used his skill, and it killed 45,000 troops, followed by a combo that dealt another 5,000, so we're already at 50,000. We're at 56,000. 56,000 troops were killed by Bull, or by Beast, in 1 second. And if we come over here, Sakura's Rage skill, which is the heavy one, with the bonus damage of 40%, killed 40,000. So Sakura's Rage skill, with 40% bonus damage, killed 40,000, and 30% more than that. No, sorry, 40% more than that is how many troops Bull killed in the same second. So Beast killed 40% more troops in 1 second than Sakura's 40% increased damage rage skill. Oh, don't worry, I have a 512 gigabyte NVMe for OS and some softwares, but I have 2 terabyte normal SSDs for everything else. Storing scientific data is pain. Oh, I believe it. I have a PS5, don't need a PC. I used to play, yeah, that was my main thing. I used to play console until I got into video editing when I was like 14 years old, 15 years old. And because I spent so much time on a computer at that point, yeah, I just ended up pivoting because of it. I think that by the time I was like 18 or 17 years old, probably, I was just mostly on PC when I was streaming on Twitch. Man, I'm seeing a graveyard of whales, many strong and inactive accounts, many accounts for sale. Yeah, Dan. Unfortunately, the game has not gone a direction. When you have a game that is 4 years old and as time goes on, it becomes more and more evident and clear to your consumer and to your players that you are not going to listen to the community, that you are going to do your own thing, even though the vast majority of the population of your game is saying for you to do one thing and complaining about one thing. You're putting all of your emphasis on something else. It is discouraging to the player. And I don't care how much you have spent. I don't care how invested you are in the game. Over time, that will burn you out and you will leave the game. And that is what we're seeing. How do you get a lot of hero frags in a short period of time? Oh, I mean, honestly, like, you have to be a spender at that point. Like, that's how the whales or whatever have you just have every hero fully awakened every time they come out, yada yada yada. You have to spend. Outside of that, you just have to look in places like you can go to the season events shop. You can get them from here. You can buy them for diamonds if you have extra diamonds in your normal store. You get them for rewards from doing events and stuff. I mean, you can only do what the game gives you as availability to do. Outside of that, there isn't any real quick way to get them. It's an SSD. If you're using Windows Pro 10, you could go 256 gigs of memory if your motherboard supports it in the BIOS. That's actually kind of cool. No, I think my PC upgraded. No, yeah, I think it did upgrade to Windows 11 actually. NVIDIA shut down 50 series and delayed 60 series for 2028. RAM prices skyrocketed with selling kidney to get a DDR5 kit. I have a bunch of old PCs sitting around. Should I pop them and sell the RAM cards? Yeah, fuck it. I have my main PC that I play on here, and right next to me on my other desk is 1, 2, 3, 4 other PCs that are running all of my farms. Honestly, yeah, with the current situation, do it. It's only going to get worse, but don't think anyone's buying anything less than DDR4 now. No, they're not. Bliat. I played with 7 CSGO until I was 16. Now I have ego problems. My buddies actually on Discord are getting back into playing CS, and actually I think they're going to pick up Apex again. But I don't know. I'm too old for that now. I think I'll just stick to like World of Warcraft and Overwatch and Diablo and that kind of stuff. League of Legends. Dad let me play Half-Life back in the day. Oh my god, Half-Life 1. Actually, that's right. Yeah, that was one of the first games I played at one of my dad's buddies' houses as well. Was Half-Life. Half-Life was one of the first PC games I played. I played Rise of... I actually enjoyed strategy games even from like such a young age. I'm a fucking nerd, I know. But like Rise of Nations, Age of Mythology, things like that were some of the games that I was playing when I was around that age. RuneScape, I would say, was the first like big PC game that I got into and like really time committed to. I started playing that in 5th grade. And then I think World of Warcraft came out when I was in 7th grade. So I started playing that as well. Half-Life in 2000 was the game. It absolutely was. Half-Life and CS Source, or 1 point, whatever you want to call it. 124.25, you're getting a little emotional there. Yo mama getting burned. I got emotional? I mean, was that when I told everybody to pivot and hit or help Yo mama? I don't think I've been emotional this stream, have I? Fuck you, man. I'm on my period. Question about percentage boosted stack from Beast. 2 gold sets, crit and combo will stack, right? Do you mean D3? Like crit array can stack with combo array? Yes. All of those things stack. So you can deal a combo attack that has increased combo damage, and that combo can crit, and that crit can have increased crit damage and stuff like that as well. All of which, if it's taking place on an active skill and your chips give bonus active skill damage or bonus leader skill damage or whatever have you, yes, they all stack. Yes. I hated how much they dumbed WoW down. I don't play retail WoW. I play the TBC anniversary realm right now. Me and all my buddies. A couple of them are 70. I was supposed to be 70 by now, but again, I haven't been able to this week, so I'm still grinding up to 70. I think I'm like 63 right now. I have a couple buddies around there, but I think there's maybe like 9 or 10 of us in that Discord that are playing that, and the other half of them in our Discord are playing shooters at the moment. They're mostly playing Valorant and Counter-Strike. Another issue I had, is it possible to get a rally where Sakura gets 0 heavy? First skill I got full 3 minutes rally with 0 heavy. Huh? Really? Who would perform better in field or arena of Doom with Bodala, Stella, or Adut? Arena of Doom, Stella would, because you can have the enemy marches force attacker in the field. You don't really have control of the enemies attacking you, which is what Stella needs in order to enable her kit. So Bodala would be good for your buff or debuff marches, and Adit would be better for your offensive marches. It really just depends. You guys are old. That PvE campaign for CS0 was something. I'm only 29 years young. I mean, I turned 30 last year, so we're all unks. We are unks. I'm not 49, you fuck. I feel 49, but I'm not. Hold on, D3. Let me see. Let's take a look. Oops. Final form. 25, 47, 59. 12 seconds, 12 seconds, 10 seconds. Holy shit, we did 2 rage skills in 10 seconds, so that's a 5-second proc. Holy shit, yeah. Master Jin is beast. 14, 14, 16, 13, 21 plus tax. That's funny as fuck, yeah. 21 plus tax. I mean, it's there. First form, Deadwood, heavy, 25, 4. So I did this 4 times, did this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, D3. I was going to say, it's been pretty consistent. I mean, and you know me, I like looking at this. I looking at the combat logs to make sure that everything is working. And as far as I can tell, everything seems to be working. 96 kiddo here. I got you beat by a year. Z is a nerd. Oh, you don't try telling me something I don't know. I could have told you that. Z actually stands for nerd in my name. Z is the abbreviation for nerd. Nerds with a Z. Yeah, there you go. Z likes numbers like us. Yeah, I've always been a numbers person. That was my best subject in school, even though I hated it, was math. Trying to think. I mean, then, yeah, I guess that makes sense why I fell into, like, the analyst route for a career. Who knows how long I'll be in this career field, though. It'll probably be one of the first ones that AI replaces. For sure. I use AI so much with my jobs, too. It only makes sense that analyst positions will be gone pretty quick. We'll see. Change your name, bro. Zerd. I've wanted to change my name for a long time, though, because there's so many, like, just Z's in the game. Oh. But my favorite Z from Lost, didn't he sell his account? Sucks he's gone. He was my favorite Z. Well, I guess this turned into a Saturday of streaming, huh? Here we are. You guys have... What the fuck is that? Toffee? The fuck is toffee? Oh, are you talking... Is that toffee? No, toffee's something different, isn't it? Yeah, toffee is different. What the hell is that? Toffee? Toffee? The fuck is that? Yeah, send me the report, D3, of course. Yeah. If there's some like odd behavior going on, of course I want to look at it. Are you kidding? GSWZ don't even garrison. No, I garrisoned. I just garrisoned with the wrong heroes. Whoops. Okay, hey, fun fact. Zaddy is the reason why we got kicked out of Region 23 where we started, and the reason why my account was burned the one time my account has been burned in this game. The only time my account has been burned is when I changed my name to Zaddy, or actually it was Z Daddy, or Daddy Z. And it got us kicked out of Region 23. And I got burned for it. Do I have Sakura fully transcended? I do. I do. Hanoi. Why you guys got kicked? Because I was in Region 23 of the SMHS. They ran the region like a dictatorship. We were the second strongest alliance in the region, and when I changed my name to Daddy Z, it was an inside joke that I had with one of their R4s, and their whole alliance took it as, oh, he thinks he's better than us. This is a form of disrespect to us, and we got kicked out of the region. Do it, make your dreams come true again. Hello, I'm back. How did it go, Z? I mean, we got second place. Like we did honestly as good as we could have done. I mean, I only have like what 35 or 36 fighters or something like that in the alliance, and only about 40% of our team can make it to 19 UTC. So we had like 15 people show up. So I mean, I was happy with our numbers that showed up, but I also knew that we were gonna have to play slow. It was gonna be really hard to go offensive into a team that had a lot more players than us, and they were strong as well. So we captured what we had to do, and we just held it. And then BRO was kind of the spearhead for us. They wanted most of the fights anyways, so yeah, we just took second. It was good. How was yours? 3 full minutes. I was flabbergasted. Let us get the region back? Nah. We have forgiven them and parted ways. Check the rally hit. Wait. Oh, okay, you attacked the shelter. I see. I was like looking for a tower icon. I did see a tower. I was confused. It's a player hit. Okay. How many? Wait, you don't have it fully transcended. What does that mean? That means that you don't get or you don't get heavy strike every time. You get it. What skills do you have? Hey, can you send me your soccer as well, D3? By the way, can you send me your soccer? Just your hero. I just want to see what skills you have transcended. Ours was a resource farming fest. We came out with full RSS. Oh. No, I used some RSS. Not much. I think I had to clear hospital once. You knew it. Night. Got first reward on all 5 buildings. Oh, shit. So you actually came out with more than you came in with. Okay, so you have the first one transcended. So you have a 50% chance to trigger heavy strike. Hey, AB, dude, appreciate the subscription. And I mean, you have it unlocked. For every 2 heavy strikes triggered, you get the Deadwood Slash. So wait, your thing never had heavy strike happen once, right? Is that what you're saying? Did 0 heavy. Okay. So it's not even final form. It's just that you never got the fire or the heavy strike. Oh, let me go back. Sorry. I'm like all over the place here. Do hospitals get cleared at reset? From what I understand, yes. Somebody said earlier that it reset, your troops come back. So I'm not healing for right now because that's what someone else said. I can't confirm. Like I said, this is the first time out of the 2 or 3 times that this event has happened that I've actually been able to play. I've been busy the other times. So I don't want to give you any misinformation. I can only go off of what someone else was saying. I apologize. So you got first form. Third form. Oh, I don't know that's that. Okay. So you use your rage skill 22 times. I'm an idiot. I healed some troops. I healed once, but I left the ones at the end. Stella used her rage skill. Oh, the other one to where every time you use it twice, never. Oh, wait. Huh. Hold on. What is the timing of it in this report? So, combat log, first form, final form, slash, heavy, 8:14. I take the box, but I didn't get the chests. I also heard that you might not get the rewards till reset as well, Svensky. I didn't get mine either. So this is 20 seconds. This is 8, 14, 31. So these don't line up. So these three don't line up at all. Oh wait, these two do. Okay, so that's the first one, heavy. So when does it happen though? 14, 20. Why did it go back to that one? That's interesting that it pivoted. Oh, so it replaces it. Oh, I see. So it does these, and it's replaced by this. I wonder why it went back to not being heavy during those two. You took heal also, or I didn't care for the beast chips. I just took the heal. We've had some expensive fights in the last few events, so I just took the heals. Okay, so it should pop up as heavy. I have all my equipment and infantry on red parts, but my backpack is in yellow parts. So I proceed in turning my infantry into white parts, turn my backpack into red parts first. If 60% or more of your marches are infantry, do the infantry parts. What I mean by that is if you use 5 marches and at least 3 of them are infantry, do your infantry parts. If you use 3 marches and at least 2 of them are infantry, do your infantry parts. If you're more spread out, then do your backpack. Or some ES. You can claim them now. Oh, you can? Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you can do this, but I think that the whatever rewards, the other rewards that are supposed to come through, don't they come at reset as well? That's the first capture. It's only percentage chance for heavy strikes. You can get some where it doesn't happen. Yeah, no, I get that like it's a percentage for heavy strike, but I thought that like when this fully stacks. Oh, you know what? I probably wasn't at 10 stacks yet. Is probably what it was. Never mind. That's why I had the few that were still like at 30 and 40%, and then from there you just never see it again. I was gonna say it should stack to 100. You had 0 heavy and 0 deadwood, which happens every 2 times heavy. That's right. So you used rage skill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, well, actually 22 times. I'm sitting here counting. What I meant to count was how many stacks of this you got. So you got it 22 times, or proc 22 times. Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, that sucks. Why your soccer isn't on 7.2 mil? My soccer could technically be maxed out at like 7.4 mil, 7.5 mil, but I don't like the... Actually, I do this. This is actually my garrison set. So my soccer is 7.141. And that is because for a couple things. I don't like the rare hone on boots. The rare hone on boots is absolutely fucking terrible. I'll never get it. I do need to get the rare hone on my helmet. I just haven't gotten it since replacing it. So I do need to get that one eventually. I don't like the Marco combat vest because I primarily garrison, and this one gives block, skill damage taken reduction, and HP, where this one has lethality and skill damage dealt, but squad capacity is not applicable in garrison or rallies for that matter. So yes, it's stronger for sure, even though it's not all red, so it would be even more stronger. But it's not applicable for me. Like that's just blank power for me at that point. I don't like that. Same thing with a backpack. The Marco backpack gives lethality, basic attack damage and counter damage taken, which only impacts one rally, where this one has a reduction in basic attack damage taken, which is all rallies and all swarms, and infantry, counter damage, which hits all the rallies and swarms as well, as opposed to this. So these two are better as legacy superb pieces, even though these other ones would give me more power, like a number on paper. It doesn't give me more combat efficiency, so I don't chase a number. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I've never seen one like that. Like, that feels like it's just extremely unlucky for D3, but at the same time, like, can you really get that unlucky? Does IGG just hate you? Like, is this just like a, hey, we're going to debuff you because you're not an FIB type of thing? I that's the only explanation I can give you. That's the only thing that I can think of. First form. Heavy. I mean, it's there. Final form. It's there as well. Yeah, I mean, the only explanation I can think of is that, yeah, IGG's trying to tell you to switch alliances. Other like that, like nothing else really makes sense as to why that didn't happen. I don't know, man. Passive debuff outside your group. Yeah, we actually have a thing with our alliance when you join that it cleanses the debuff. So I mean, if you don't have it, you don't have it. I don't know. I don't make the rules, man. Not proccing, we have a 65% chance is weird. That's what I'm saying. I feel like there's got to be something else to it, but I don't like nothing. There's no like standout obvious reason why this would happen. What did he actually use on Garrison? Crimson Slaughter. Oh, Chasey. Did he just keep switching his Garrison? He has Giant's Wrath. Isn't that Sophie? Yeah, that's Sophie. So he used Chasey, Sophie, and Bianca as supports throughout that whole thing. Let me get a bit stronger and all that. Oh, brother. You don't have to be the strongest player on the team to rock with the group, man. We enable the players that aren't the strongest. So, you okay? Hi. Huh? Oh, nice. Oh yeah, she needs to have it super deep back on. Sophie, Rubina, Bianca, Chasey with Victor. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He switched heroes quite a bit through that. That is interesting though. I don't think I've seen that anywhere. And I've looked at a few reports that just I don't know, man. Has that only happened on the one report, D3? Or has that happened like with other ones as well? Or is that just like your one unlucky report? I'm probably more annoying than anything. Brother, I run a group of degenerates that like killing their troops for fun. I promise there's probably nothing you could bring to the table that we don't already having sitting there as an entree. Yeah, that was the only report it happened on. Yeah, that is super odd. There, like I said, there's no standoutish reasoning as to why that would happen. There's nothing in the skill tooltip. There's nothing in like the garrison that would stop it from happening. That's just, yeah, that is you could chop it up as being unlucky, but you would have to be terribly unlucky. That means that you would have to flip a coin 22 times, heads or tails, with an advantage, like with the coin being bent a certain way, so then you have an advantage of it should happen, and then it just didn't. Like all 22 times you'd have to flip the coin, and it just landed not in your favor. That sucks. Well, shit, guys. Yo, Z, we had a guy named HLLNX in our team for a few events. I don't know, did we? I guess we did, yeah. Yeah, I guess we did. We've had, like, I mean, it could have also been somebody that came, like, as somebody's friend for a bit as well, too. We've had a lot of people, like, in terms of, like, cross-region guests and stuff like that. I'm, like, for a while there, too, I remember if, like, I think it was probably, like, a month or two, like, there was this one alliance in a different region that they weren't going to be registering for, like, a month or two because, like, a lot of their main rallying garrison leaders were away. And their leader reached out and asked if a few of her members could come play with us. Like that may have been it. I don't know. He bought Greaves' account. I thought I saw him in Alliance for some time. Oh, is that who bought Greaves' account? That's kind of cool. Then the guy that bought Greaves' account has it for sale again. I had 15% extra chance as well, so it was like 65%. I lost 22 times in a row. That's crazy. Yeah, man, don't buy a lottery ticket anytime soon. Or maybe that is your sign to buy a lottery ticket. Maybe you just actually used up all of your bad luck, and if you go and get a lottery ticket right now, we could split, $100 million. Who knows? I will follow your advice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. No worries. Wait, what did I give you advice on? Oh, the equipment parts. Yes. Yeah, no problem. Oh, you got trash? Nice. I got to do that too. Oh, he changed the name to that as well? Ah, okay. I see. Yeah. Gotcha. I wonder if this is the new owner, because the last owner had the Greaves account for sale also just a little bit ago. Huh, that's kind of cool. This is Avi. I think Avi, from what I understand, Avi might have sold his account too. Unless this is just him playing under a chick name. But from what I understand, someone mentioned that Avi might have sold too. Z, check Discord at ping. Do you don't know this? No, my Discord is muted during streams. I don't like having my Discord notifications fire off when I'm streaming. I find it, annoying to viewers. Did you ping me as like a direct message, or did you ping me on like the team Discord stuff? Oh, team Discord. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, like I said, I just have all notifications muted as on my desktop sound. Oh shit, no, I don't know that. I've never seen that before. No, never seen it. Sorry. Actually, I'll save this picture and I'll see if I can. I'll go see if I can find it. Next time I go to the store. Yeah, I'll have to take a look for that. My daughter loves like those types of candies and stuff. I'm not too big of a candy person myself. I think my sin when it comes to sweets is probably like muffins. I love blueberry muffins. Actually, take that back. Anything blueberries is my weakness, my kryptonite. When it comes to my health, anything blueberries. My sister makes some bomb-ass blueberry muffins. Blueberry muffins are my favorite for sure, I would say. I'm trying to, I want to make a solid, actually, maybe that's what I should do. I want to make a really solid, like, protein blueberry muffin. That way I don't have as much guilt. But it has hazelnuts if you or she... Oh, no, we're fine. Yeah, no, there's no nut allergies here. Funny enough, my sister actually has nut allergies, but she can eat peanut butter. And I'm talking like the brown lid, just raw peanuts, peanut butter. It's weird. Maybe that's actually not weird and I'm just dumb. But I always found that weird. Blueberry muffins are the best. Blueberry muffins are the best. They absolutely are. I like bagels. When it comes to like bagels, like bagel sandwiches and stuff, blueberry bagels, blueberry muffins, blueberry cobbler, blueberry pie, just anything blueberry. Like protein shakes, I put blueberries in them all the time. Greek yogurt, blueberries. Yeah, like just blueberries in general. Peanuts or nuts or not? I don't know, man. Maybe we've been lied to. Kind of like how birds are just government drones. Maybe peanuts aren't actually nuts. They identify as nuts. I don't know. Blueberries are goated. Blueberries are goated. Fresh blueberries are fire. Yes, sir. I want to make like blueberry crepes. I like making blueberry jams. So I like making like French toast or like stuffed French toast or something, and then making a blueberry jam or syrup to put on top of it. Not jam, syrup. I think one of the nice parts about it too is that you can just like use stevia or like one of the sugar alternatives. Still make it sweet without like overloading it and giving yourself diabetes. I was just eating chocolate dipped blueberries. I haven't done that. That actually sounds pretty good. I don't know. Like I have my sweet moments. I'm not like the most sweet guy. Like I'm just not into like sweets like heavy. I'm more of like a savory type person. Savory or salty. Sweets have their moments, but kind of just depends. What about you guys? What's your guys' like, let's see. Go-to food. Go-to food and go-to dessert. That's what I want to know. Because I mean, again, I don't eat much when it comes to desserts. They have their moments for sure. They're like more of like a guilty pleasure. But yeah, what is like your go-to entree? It can be breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, doesn't matter what it is. Your go-to entree and your go-to dessert. Banana splits. Oh, banana splits are pretty good. But why you should take the heal rewards if they give you the troops back for nothing? Because I can use the healing speed ups in Island Raid upcoming. I used a lot of speed ups during TC getting Sakura fully transcended, so I lost a lot of my general speed ups. So I need to kick up my healing speed ups. And actually, speaking of which, I need to get. Grab these for the exchange event. Exchange event. Forgot that I didn't buy all these yet. Yeah, should be fine. I'll get the generals whenever I need them, but I don't need them right now. I gotta open these, this. Hello? The brush? The brush? She was playing that hiding magic trick with it the other night. Apparently she hit it or she's a good magician because it disappeared. Is that honing event still going? I don't have any hones to use, but I might as well just use it now. Use them on this one to get rid of the travel speed. Maybe we'll see. Oh, is that better? It is. Yeah, sure, we'll take it. Still pretty low though. And we'll just leave it, I guess. 38, 3.6. 3.6 is better than 38. Unlucky. Oh, yep, unlucky. Rip. All right, cool. Whatever. We got one thing. I get fuck off. What were you guys saying? Key lime pie. Oh my god. Actually, yeah, key lime pie is so good. It's actually probably one of my favorite pies for sure. If it's not blueberry muffin, then it should be sticky off your pudding. Sticky toffee. Oh, sticky toffee is actually good too, yeah. My guilty dessert is triple chocolate melt waffles and chocolate. Oh. Not that does not say chocolate. Damn, okay, that actually sounds pretty good. Dude, that's such a Filipino staple, actually, is their like vinegar dip. What is like soy sauce, spicy vinegar, and just like raw onions and stuff. I love dipping everything in that. That's my childhood growing up all over again. 40k gems gone. RIP chips. Yeah, RIP chips. I'm just gonna crack these because I hate looking at them. Dude, such a fucking clown. I fucking love Armored, man. That guy is so funny. Oh, I got 4 more. Here we go. I'm gonna go waste 4 more chips real quick. And nothing. Yeah. I have 300 TC. Hope it's enough. Oh, TC is expensive these days, man. Question, how many shelter skins do I have? I don't know. Let's take a look. 5 of the gold ones, I guess. I got this one back in region 23. So this shelter skin is over 3 years old. I'm not even rider at the time I was. That's why I wanted it. Same thing. This one. Oh my god, 3 of my things are rider based. What the fuck am I doing? I don't have a single infantry one, do I? No, I don't. What am I doing? Yeah, my account actually, fun story, used to be, fun fact, used to be rider based before infantry. I wanted this one. I should have gotten that one. Never, don't know why I did. This one was too competitive. All the infantry ones are just hyper competitive. This one would have been really good. If I could get one, it'd probably be this one for the stats. That one probably one of the better ones as well, too. I always did want that one, too, actually, now I think about it, even though the stats are shite. Nah, I don't really care for that one. That one's decent. This one's probably the worst. This is probably the best, in my opinion. The ice one is nice. It's 300 to 6. Yeah, you know, I know. Minimum. Why did I move away from Riders? Because the Alliance needed it. We were playing in Apex at the time, and if your team can't hold a tower of your own, at the very, very least, like, there's no reason for you to be in Apex. So, became an infantry garrison leader. How do you unlock them? When the events come out, you get them. There's no events for them at the moment. Brother, you pray to God. Yeah, it's pretty much how you would get them. Yeah, you have to pray and then spend is how you get those. It's not happening. Oh, yeah, you gotta wait for the events to come out. They'll usually have probably like 5 or 6 of them in a year, at least, that come out that you can get, and most of them are competitive. Like, there's this one currently. You could do this one and get the shelter skin. They had a similar event like this for Godzilla. So it's like you either spend and gamble to get it, or you spend to get it competitively. Oh yeah, no, that's probably that. How much you have spent is probably 1/4 of what it would take to get the ones where you gamble for them, like one of these, where it's like you can guarantee you get it over time. If you're wanting to be like competitive, I've been in some of them where it's like minimum like $2,000, $2,400 to get one. Do you think they'll appear in the skin shop? The crossover events, no. I don't think the crossover events will end up in the skin shop. But those other ones I mentioned, yeah, probably. It's like they have this one for the next 13 days. I had some stuff, but I got the last infantry one I think I needed. I think I have all infantry ones now, if I remember right. Yeah, I do. So I had one missing. It was I think it was this one. This was the one that I was missing. So I got the last troop one that I needed. The other ones are spending 2 or not. This one was competitive. This one was competitive. This one was chance. These 2 are chances. I've been playing for a year now. Well, welcome to the game. I'm sorry that the game isn't probably going in the most productive direction for the roulette skin, which is guaranteed to get. Yeah. I got the tank and my infantry squad skin. There you go. I still think the best March skin or squad skin, in my opinion, by far, and it's not even close, is the OG one. The OG Death Scorpion one. If there's any skin I could get, it would be this one. I love this one. But I cannot get it. They brought out so many skins now. Jesus Christ. What is this? Treasure Voyage? What is this? There's another one? I want to see what the special attack looks like. Or the rage skill. Yo, use your rage skill. That's it? It doesn't even have a rage skill attack? Oh, this is ass. There's no rage skill attack. What the fuck? T-Rex. Oh yeah, the T-Rex is the first one I got. I got the T-Rex skin because I had the dinosaur skin. So my account used to run the dinosaur shelter skin and the T-Rex actually. Is there another shelter skin? Am I just dumbo? Which one is the new shelter skin? There's a new shelter skin? I know there's a new ambience or whatever. Like the Godzilla shelter skin. I do too, actually. I think the Godzilla shelter skin is probably my favorite still. I watched a lot of Attack on Titan. So it kind of... Well, actually, at the same time, I watched a lot of Godzilla growing up, too. Frankenstein. After Mermaid, I won't be surprised about anything. True. We had the Little Mermaid crossover. Now we need Donald Duck. Frankenstein, unlock it. It's a purple one. Octopus in the boat. Oh. Oh wait, I'm looking. Sorry, I'm looking at my ones that I have. I'm in the wrong category. Oh, what am I doing? Whoops. Maybe I should unlock that, huh? Oh, here you go. Training speed. Oh, okay. Oh wait, yeah, that's from the current thing. I forgot about that. Wait, is that from the current one? That's from this event, isn't it? Oh wait, no. This event? Isn't there a shelter skin somewhere in here? Yeah, there is. What the fuck is it? This one. Oh, this is a romance one. Oh, 3% heal speed. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to get, right? Probably. She is traumatized. It's a good show. I want the... Oh, carousel skin. Yeah. It's pretty decent. You have a lot still locked. Yeah, I don't need all of them. I'm an infantry player, man. I don't need anything that has to do with ranged or rider. And dude, fuck no, I'm not going after those. No, I know, but the other legendary one is just a temporary one. I think it's like a 7-day one or something like that. It's not a permanent one. It was from the ranged event or whatever it was, I think. I don't even know how I scored points on it. I don't think I got anything. I think I just barely scored enough points to get a 7-day one. Yeah, 7-day on Frankenstein. 7-day on that one. Yo, Z. Which armament pieces of the Wizard of Oz are good for us? All of them. All of them. If you were to try to decide which one to get first, I would just go in terms of like which ones you would get like with your rare hone first, and I would probably get the weapon first, or the chest piece first, or the pants first. Probably weapon first, and then chest piece, and then pants. Then you can do helmet, then back. I would do boots last, but probably weapon or chest piece first. Weapon's pretty good. Yeah. Weapon's good. Chest piece. I mean, you have the squad capacity for chest piece. That would honestly probably give you prio in the field, because you're going to be using this march in the field anyways. That squad capacity be huge, especially where Isabella increases your squad march already with squad capacity. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, yeah, probably the squad capacity one. So yeah, probably the chest piece. Chest piece first. I think about it. Also, guys, I'm gonna head out of here in a minute. It is 3 in the afternoon. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I have not eaten yet. Octopus is next, and the god of harvest is after. Fuck this noise. Any other last minute questions? I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for 3 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some food here soon, or here in a minute. Any other last minute questions? And I'm going to get food. Question: what is my highest hero? My infantry. In terms of like raw power, I was telling them earlier, this could be higher. I could be at 7.4, whatever the max is, 7.5. But I don't chase power as a number. I chase like efficiency, and the Marco vest, even though it gives more might, if these were all red and everything like this, would be better. The stats themselves aren't better for me as a rally or garrison player, and same thing with the backpack. The legacy superb armaments are better on the normal chest and normal backpack for garrison players and for tank rally players. So good night, Z. Have good food. Good night, Svensky. Bon appetit. Appreciate it, Baguette. Appreciate you being here. Bon appetit, Sensei. Yep. Thank you, Fen. Getting red hones on superb arms is harder, right? Or am I tripping? I used to get a lot of legendary arms. Use 650, got 2 red hones. It feels like it for sure. It feels like it's much easier to get red hones on like the normal armaments than it is superbs. But who knows? We could just be super lucky or unlucky. I don't know. I've seen people like White get rare 5th slot hones on superbs with like 25 purple honing chips like twice. So it could just be that we're terribly unlucky. Who knows? Any other last minute questions? And we're out of here. Out of here. We'll be back for Island Raid though in a couple days. What is it? Island Raid registration starts on Wednesday, so probably starting Thursday we'll stream for the we'll do Thursday stream or Wednesday stream because it's UTC, a Wednesday stream for the bracket review and starting of Island Raid, but we'll see. Used to be a lot. Hey, Finn. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you for that. Definitely did not need to do that, but I appreciate you. Thank you for the, what do you even call that? Joining as a member? I don't know what YouTube calls it. I know on Twitch it's like subscribing, so I don't really know what they call it on YouTube, but no, I appreciate you. I got some red hones in the week on my superbs. Oh, there you go. Nice. Congrats. Appreciate you, Finn, homegirl. Hope you're doing good, by the way. Thanks, Finn, for the giveaway money. But yeah, it used to be a lot, 420. Not anymore. Sorry, just seeing it, Ella. You know me in my online time. True. All right, fam. Appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to go eat some food. Y'all have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever it is for you. I will see you guys in a few days for Island Raid. We'll start up a stream for the bracket review before Island Raid starts. And then, of course, we'll stream Island Raid 2. So, should be a good one. I got to farm up before then, but all right, y'all. Appreciate you being here. Peace.